gospel centrality is huge here, because the gospel shows how serious God takes sin, that his very son would be crucified to pay for it. And at the same time, it shows how merciful and gracious he is and tender he is towards sinners, that his son would be crucified for it. So the cross and the resurrection it's what we feast on every week. So I think if, again, the most important thing about our time together is Jesus, and we're treasuring him, not am I happy or the seat's comfortable, is, like all that kind of stuff, but we come to consume him and not just be consumers of entertainment, I think it really helps a lot, right? So we want to keep Christ central. I think the leaders want to model well what it means to be people who are in need of grace. So, none of our elders are just strutting around. Everybody, they're models of godly. I could walk through each of them and just talk about ways that they've been honest with, like, hey, would you pray for me? It's been a hard season in our family. We need God's grace. And they're just open and honest. Nobody's trying to impress anybody. So I think the more that we can walk around trying to not impress one another, not be afraid of being shamed by one another, but we understand the severity of what's at stake, that there's real warfare that's going on with Satan and his minions who are doing anything they can to keep us from making it home to heaven. But God has supplied himself and his spirit and his word to point us to the Son, that we can run together. I just think the more that those themes are prominent and it's modeled well by leaders in the community, it becomes a culture of the church where we'll regularly tell people, hey, welcome to Delray Baptist Church. If you were looking for a perfect church, you need to go to a different one, because there's nobody here who fits that. But we follow one who is perfect in our place, and his name is Jesus. And we want to tell you what it means for us to follow him, and we want to help you understand what it means for you to follow him as well.